Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, you're welcome. My name is Sensafon, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time I upload new tutorials to my channel. If you're a member, you're welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you on how to draft a cowl neck dress step by step. So if you want to know how I do this, keep on watching. First thing I'm going to do is I'll take my soldier measurement divided by 2. Mine is 14. 14 divided by 2 give me 7. Then I'll go ahead to slant it down by 1 inch since our soldier is not straight. After slanting it down by 1 inch, I'm going to go down to 7.5 inch for my armhole dip. Then I'll still come here. I'm going to mark the 7 inch that we use from here to here. I will mark it up here as well. Then after marking it up, I'll go ahead to connect it up like so. When I'm done connecting it, I'll go ahead now to create my neck dip and my neck width for now, which is 3 by 3 inch. Then I'm going to connect it. After connecting it, I'll connect this point from here to here, like so. Once I'm done connecting it, the next thing I'm going to do now is I will need to measure whatever I have from here to here and divide that by 2, which is 7.5 divided by 2 give me 3.075. I'll mark it up. Then I'll go in by 3/4 inch. I'll connect it up. Then first of all, I'll go ahead to put 1/4 of my bust measurement here before connecting it up. When I'm done marking it, I'll go ahead to connect it up. Then I'll go ahead now to connect my armhole curve, just like so, as you can see me doing. Once I'm done connecting it, the next thing I'm going to do is to measure from my soldier to my nipple point, which is 11 inch. Then I will measure from my soldier to my half length, which is 15 inch, and mark. From my soldier to my hip is 22. From my soldier to the length I'm going to be working in is 34. Then I'll go ahead to connect those points with a straight line. Once I'm done connecting with a straight line, I'll go ahead now to put 1/4 of my measurement. I already did here at my chest line, so I'm going to come here on my waistline. I'll put 1/4 of my waist, which is 28. 28 divided by 4 will give me 7 inch. Then I'll come down here to my hip line. I'll put 1/4 of my hip measurement, which mine is 37. 37 divided by 4 will give me 9.025. I'm going to connect it after marking it up just like this. I'm going to do the same thing here. Then I'll come here to this downer part and go ahead to connect it straight. But first of all, I'll add my hemming allowance here. Connect it like this. Then later on, I'll blend it up to avoid it from being sharp, okay? Now I'll go from here. I'm going to measure 5.5. You can go down by 6 inch depending on how deep you want this to be, all right? I'll go ahead now to cut it up, but before I go ahead to cut the side pattern, I will add my 1 inch of allowance. Remember, I'm not adding any zipper to this dress, so I need my 1 inch of allowance. Then after marking it up, I'll just kind of go ahead to connect it. Then after connecting, I'll go ahead to cut everything. When I'm done cutting, this is what I have. Now we are going to come here. We'll be opening this top part here. That's kind of splash and spray. Make sure when you cut it, you don't cut everything all. So grab another paper. We're going to place this on top and we're going to spray it here. Here I'm just going to I'll be adding like 5" or 5.5" This is 5.5". I'll make sure I hold it up with my tape, connect this line like this straight. Then I'll come here, I'll connect this straight. Okay, once I'm done doing so, I'll just go ahead now to fold this inside. If I folding it this way, I'm going to get the lining for the dress at once, but I'm not going to be using this lining. I'm just showing you if in case you want to use this method, like you want to cut the lining. Okay, just cut it this way. Once you're done cutting, you have something like this. When you open it up, this is what you should have, but kindly go ahead now to place a ruler like this. Just cut this straight, but I'm not going to be needing this lining. I'll just do the folding on my line on my fabric and cut it so it will give me that lining at the same. So now I'll just go ahead to mark up here. I'm just showing you on how to go about the lining. You're going to mark about 2.5" from this top part. Then you're going to go ahead to place your ruler like this and you connect it straight. That's if you want to make the lining, that's to drop the lining as well. Okay, cut it and you have your lining. But since I'm going to be like folding my material as one, I will just go ahead and fold this directly on the material. Okay, like this. You should have something like so. This is what I have. Okay, that's going to be for the lining, but me, I'm not going to be using this, so I'll just go ahead and cut off the line. Like I said, I don't need the lining. Okay, once I'm done cutting, you should have something like this. Okay, now for the back, what I'm going to do is to fold this like this to be able to cut the back. So this is all for this tutorial. I hope you all love it. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up, like, comment and share. See you on my next project. Bye bye.